You're going to learn how to draw heads that actually look like heads, using the Loomis method. I'll guide you through a step-by-step process so you can master heads at any angle. The best part is it's very beginner friendly. And yes, I'll even share some tips on how to avoid the common pitfalls that can make the Loomis head look robotic. By the end of this, you'll go from confused beginner to confident head drawing artist. So grab your sketchbook or pencil or whatever you want, and let's get started. Drawing heads can sometimes feel completely overwhelming, but let me tell you something. Even professional artists started exactly where you are right now, staring at awkwardly shaped ovals, wondering why they look nothing like a human head and more like an egg. Enter the Loomis method, your soon-to-be best friend in head construction. It's a structured, reliable approach that gives you a solid foundation to work from. Think of it as scaffolding for a skyscraper. Once you've got it in place, everything becomes much easier. We are keeping it simple, approachable, and hopefully fun. Imagine you're building a house. You wouldn't start with the furniture, right? First, you need a strong foundation. Drawing heads works the same way. When you get the structure right, the rest of the drawing falls into place. Here's how to do it step by step. Begin with a circle. Picture it as a globe. Add a vertical line down the middle, the prime meridian, and a horizontal line around it, the equator. Now slice off about 1/3 of the total head from the sides to create the flat planes on the sides of the head. This is your basic foundation. Add a cross to draw the vertical line to indicate the direction that the head is facing. Add a cross in the side plane that you can see. It should connect the two lines going around it, the prime meridian and equator, and then you just want to define the jaw. Now the way you do this is define the hairline by taking the top of the cut-off circle of the side of the head and wrapping around the same way that the equator, the horizontal facing one, does, and then you just do that for the top of the circle. That's your hairline. When you add the jaw, you get the hairline distance from the middle of the head, and then extrude that from the very bottom of the head. Then all you do is simply have a small chin, and then go down from the sides of the head from the center, and then go diagonal after you've just gone slightly below the actual head. Refine the connections. Add curves to connect the jawline to the base of the skull. Congratulations, you've created a solid head foundation. How easy was that? Now here's where beginners and pros diverge. Beginners freeze when the head tilts or turns, while pros thrive on dynamic angles. The Loomis head lets you handle any rotation with ease. Understand the sphere in 3D. Think of your sphere as a globe. The vertical line shows the direction of the face, while the horizontal line tilts to match the angle. For instance, tilt the horizontal line upward from a worm's eye view or downward for a bird's eye view. Now, while the Loomis head method is incredible, it's not without its flaws. It simplifies the head structure, which can sometimes result in drawings that feel a little robotic or generic. Simplicity issues. The Loomis method breaks the head into basic shapes, but it doesn't actually account for the unique nuances of individual faces. It also has ideal proportions. Loomis assumes everyone's head follows ideal proportions. Spoiler, real heads don't do that. The fix: use the Loomis as a starting point, but don't be afraid to break the rules. Adjust proportions, exaggerate features, and make your drawings feel alive. Now, make sure that you've gotten the basics of the Loomis method down before you start doing that, because you have to understand what the rules are in order to break them. Now that you know how to draw heads, you still need to know how to draw facial features. Now, the way you can do that is by watching this video right here that talks about drawing facial features with the Loomis method.